Good morning. Love you guys. Kind of sitting at the table this morning and seemed like the Lord put a verse on me that was a little unrelated from where I was reading that. And, um, it kind of has to do with just seasons in our life. I felt like it was good to speak to you that may be going through a real difficult season or time in your life. Maybe it's just really hard and real difficult, and you know you've said yes to Jesus. You know you're following him. You don't necessarily understand why things are so hard and so difficult. Let me first tell you that there are seasons in every one of our lives. There are seasons of great difficulty, and there'll be seasons of refreshing. Um, this is all necessary. It all has to happen uh, for the potter to shape and mold us, the clay, into the thing that he wants us to be. There's no other way. You know, I'm going to read one verse, then another one here in Isaiah. It's in 55:6. It says, "Seek the Lord while you can find him. Call on him now while he is near. Let the wicked change their ways and banish the very thought of doing wrong. Let them turn to the Lord that he may have mercy on them. Yes, turn to our God, for he will forgive generously. My thoughts are nothing like your thoughts. My ways are far beyond anything you can imagine. For just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts." Man, God's way of perfecting us makes no sense. But I will tell you this. I'm going to hit one more little verse to kind of give you a perspective. If you know you've said yes to the Lord, and you know that you're not in opposition or rebellion, and you're following him, man, but at that point, I take solace in knowing that God, he guides the steps of the righteous. Wherever you are right now, he's guiding those steps. You just have to trust that what you're going through is going to give a harvest of eternal greatness. He says that he created the blacksmith who fans the coals beneath the forge. God created the blacksmith and fans those coals. I'm telling you, me and you are just like hard, cold pieces of steel. He says that we're a hard-headed and stiff-necked bunch, and we are. And the only way to shape and mold us is just like the analogy of this blacksmith. A blacksmith takes and has this extremely hot fire, and he has to shove this piece of cold steel into it until it becomes pliable. Then extreme pressure and force has to be beat against that thing to shape it and mold it. And that might be the season you're in right now, man. You feel pounded. You feel the heat of this forge. But God will give you a season where that steel shoved into that cold water, and that steel gets to rest for a moment, to catch your breath, to enjoy some good things in life. And it may be that you got to go right back into that fire, while that thing's constantly being shaped and molded. It's not a beautiful thing to embrace, but it's part of that saying yes. Yes, God, make me into what you want to make me. He is going to make a weapon or a vessel out of you that you in no way can take credit for later. You will not be the person you started out as. God's going to put desires inside of you that are all him, and then he's going to give you the power to do them, and it's going to seem so unlikely, so unlike you. I just want you to know, if you're going through a tough season, it's not going to last forever. And if you're maybe like me and you're kind of in a good season, that's not going to last forever either. Enjoy it. Enjoy every day. The good days, while you got them, enjoy them. There's going to be heartache. There's going to be pain. There's new birth. There's death. I've had enough death for a while. I've been through quite a bit of that. Got to enjoy a new birth of a grandbaby, my first, just a couple weeks ago. That is a welcome change. I'm really enjoying that. But I just kind of wanted to quick little video here to encourage you. Know if you said yes to God, He's in control, and His ways are not our ways. Our best interest is top priority with Him. What He knows is right for us, what He knows is best. I don't know how many times my little boy will ask me why when I tell him to do something or argue with me, and I know what's best for him. And he don't realize where there's danger or where certain attitudes that he's got is not going to produce a good adult later. So we're shaping and molding that. And he don't understand why I do the things I do. The same as I don't understand God. I know just enough to be dangerous sometimes. But I am learning to trust that He's producing something very good in me. It's somewhere here in Isaiah. I can't find it without Googling it, but it's speaking of the Messiah when it says that when He sees what His pain and His anguish produces later, He's going to rejoice in it. He's going to be happy at what it produced. Same with me and you. When we're on the other side of this, looking back and we see what the pain, the hurt, the heartache produced, He says we're going to be glad about it. So I'm just going to have to trust Him. Me and you just going to have to trust Him. I love you. Thank y'all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.